Yeah, everyone, I'm Vengeance. First of all, before the video starts, I just want to apologise for two things. One, I'm in spectator mode, so when I'm flying around this map, it will be a bit choppy now and again. That's because you've got like the map rendering in, loading in sort of thing, so it will get choppy now and again. And secondly, I'll apologise in advance because I've got two kids that have just finished school and they're bound to be interrupting us every now and again, so I will try and cut as much as I can out. But if I can't, I do apologise for that. But I'm not really apologising for having kids, but I'm just apologising for them being noisy. Right, the server, it's going to be up and live for everyone to join this weekend. Hopefully Saturday night, Sunday morning. If not, it will be throughout Sunday. I'm not going to give the full name of the server out yet. I will post that on the Facebook page and the Discord channel as soon as the server's live. This video I'm going to describe how the server is going to be set in regards to the stats, what dinos are going to be included in the map, what dinos are going to be taken out the map, and also any server rules and all that. Everything I am mentioning, I am reading off my Facebook page and my Discord page. Links for both of them will be in the description below. So if at any point you feel interested in joining the server, do jump on the links and let us know. The reason I'm posting the video before the server is ready is so it gives you a chance to come in early days, see how the server's running. If you feel as though something might need improving, like improving resource collection or egg maturity, egg hatch speed and all that, anything you notice while playing the game, let us know either on Facebook or Discord, and I will try and adjust what I can when I can. When I'm flying around this map, like I said, it will get choppy now and again because I am in spectator mode. I'm going to be describing exactly what the drops are, because the way I've got my drops set on other servers, it works well, and I've never had no complaints about the drops yet. And so I will give full details on all of them. Also, flying around the map, I will point out little key areas where certain dinos are going to be added. I can't really point out where certain dinos are going to be taken away, because some of the dinos I'm taking out, they spawn randomly all over the map. It's no major dinosaurs I'm taking out, it's just interfering little dinosaurs. I am trying to watch what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep me commentary as clean as I can this time. I'm trying not to swear as much as I normally do in any of the other videos. Swearing for me is second nature, it's natural, you know what I mean? That's what I love about ARK. You know where every cave is, because if you fly a certain distance away from the cave, it doesn't render in. That's what I love about ARK. You get to find out where everything is. There's a massive one under the sea, roughly that direction. It's a really, really good cave to build in. No, I'm not going to bother flying down there. Only just the outer render range. If you can fly past on a Battalion, it'll render in like that. Obviously it'll be a bit different when you're playing the game, because in spectator mode it's a lot laggy sort of thing. Right, I'm just going to side scroll along this map here while I'm reading from Facebook. The server settings, it's going to be level 210 wild dinos. 210 is not too bad. I don't want no OP massive dinos kicking around the map, you know what I mean? No, like level 4, 5, 6, 7, 800s. It's pointless. I know it's PvE and you don't need massive level dinos anyway, so that's why I'm doing an average of 210. So you will be getting, once you're getting all your levels in them, like 300-ish sort of thing, so that's not too bad there. I'm not doing instant level up, so as soon as you spawn in, you won't be level 130. You will be working towards your levels. It's a whole point in ARK, it's a whole point in the survival game, it's a whole point in playing the game. So it's going to be a 5 times XP to start with, just while it's in the testing stages. I might increase that further to like 8 or 10 times later on down the line. But as a basic XP level, 5 times isn't too bad. Like, it's going to be 10 times harvest, 10 times taming, and 10 times hatch speed. Again, those will be getting played with, getting tested, and they may or may not get increased along the way. Some people think 10 times harvest is crap because you punch one stone, you punch a tree, you get 10 pieces of thatch. But then you got to think about it. If you're going to be using tools, like advanced tools, like ascend and pick, you're going to be getting a lot more thatch or a lot more wood. If you're going to be using dinosaurs, you're going to be getting a lot more once you put your melee into your dinosaurs, you know what I mean? So, although it says 10 times, do bear in mind in regards to tools and dinosaurs as well. You can just see that cave there. This area here, underneath the lighthouse, that big cave there is where I'm going to be hosting the admin shop. In regards to what I'm selling on the server, nothing to be OP, it'll only be basic levels what's on the map itself. I'm not going to spawn like level 700, 600, 500s again. There's no need for it on the PvE. Within the shop, everything for sale will be marked up. Once I get in there, I'll show you properly. So I will have what do you call it? Cliff platforms going all the way around. Everything will be lined up so you can see what is for sale. Hopefully, there's two ways of doing that. And either do the taxidermy, where you can see exactly what dinosaurs for sale, or I can just put notice boards up and tell you what's for sale. I'm not one of those admins who are going to have all the dinosaurs in here. I'm not going to have them cryoed up or anything like that. I don't like that because it interferes with the dino count on the map, and I don't want my dino count messing up on the map, you know what I mean? So when you want something, when you want to buy something, let us know in advance and I'll spawn it in either when you get to see us, or I'll spawn it in knowing that you are coming to see us. I don't want loads of dinosaurs all over the place. Everything within the shop will be for sale using electronics. Again, some of the drops within the server are going to be boosted. Some of the beaver dams and stuff like that are going to be boosted, and they will hold different items in. So in regards to building electronics, it's not going to be too bad for you to do, sort of thing. I don't want to say, right, everything's for sale for silica pearls, because you can just go to a dam, get loads of silica pearls, come back to me and buy something, or you can go to the water, get silica pearls, come back to me and buy something. That's too easy. Sorry for saying all the time as well, I've just realised I've been saying that. Right, so that's why I'm doing silica pearls, where at least you've got a graft to get your electronics up before you can come and buy something, sort of thing. In regards to the shop, it will be open at all times. Anyone can come here. It's safe haven. There is Velonosaurs sometimes spawn around here, but I will have X-plants dashed around the building, like the entranceway. So it is a safe haven. Yes, that means you can log on and log off in here. I've got no harm in that. But do be aware, there is some people on PvE who can be petty, can be arseholes, and they will drag you into the water and let you drown out, kill you, and take all your stuff off you. So if you do spawn off within the admin area, it is at your own risk. Beware of that. What I might do, nah, because they'll just drag you into the sea. I was going to say what I might do is put a floor all the way through, but then they'll just drag you off into the sea, and I can't floor off the whole sea. So just be aware of that. What I might actually do is put some bunk beds in there and set them to public use. I'm sure you can do that. Then you can come along and lie down in the bunk bed. It might be a lot easier that way. I think I might. What else I'm going to have in this area as well is a community workshop. Now that's going to have your industrial forge, industrial fabricator, chem benches, smithies, you know what I mean? I'll have all that there so you can at any point repair items or craft items, you know what I mean? I am not putting in a tech replicator. Tech is not included in any of the drops on the game. For me, tech is an end game product. You've got to work your way to earn tech. You can't. I feel it's pointless jumping in the game, run out the drop, getting loads of tech, and building a massive tech base. The game dies a death thing like that, in my opinion. Your opinion might be totally different. But I will give you all the resources you need to do the boss battles. So once apart from dinosaurs, you still will need to tame and build up your own dinosaur sort of thing. And there's just been a crash outside my house. Sorry about that. Nice Mercedes had the front end wrote off, and she's not happy. Oh, she's not happy at all. Right, I digress. Where was I at? Auto unlock engrams is going to be in place. So what that means, you're not going to get all engrams right at the beginning of the game. What that means is once you get a level 10, you'll unlock everything you need in that level 10 category. Once you get level 17, you get all the level 17 stuff, 25, etc, etc. You won't have to go in and learn the engrams. As soon as you hit that right level, you will earn that engrams that way. It'll auto pop up. I know there is servers out there what give you all the engrams as soon as you load up. They'll give you all the levels as soon as you load up. So when you first spawn in, you stood there for 5 or 10 minutes putting your levels in, and you got a screen full of blue right where you kind of say, now what's going on. I didn't want that because it sort of distracts you, sort of thing. I'm hoping as well to include the industrial cooker mod. What that is, it's so you can place an industrial cooker on the floor without the need of any pipes. This way there won't be pipes running down from the top of mountains all the way down to seas. So hopefully I can get that working properly, because I know there is errors on it. So there'll be no need for water pipes dotted all over the map. Along with that, there should be the industrial cooker mod list, where you won't need all of the items to build stuff, to cook stuff, sorry. So if you want to do kibble, you may only need just the egg. If you want to do cakes, you may only need just one item, you know what I mean? If you want med brews, you might only need one berry. Stuff like that. That's what the industrial cooker mod list should include. Again, that depends if I can get it working. Excuse me. Right, now for the drops. This will be drops across all the map, because I know this map is split up. You've got the normal drops will go to that mountain range all the way down to that mountain range. These desert drops are classed as a different drop system, and a lot of people, when they're setting up the server, they forget about that, and they make the desert drops basic desert drops, so you can go and you can get like I don't know, poor items. I'm trying I'm trying my hardest not to swear. I was going to say SHITE items, but I'm going to be doing the drops fully across the whole server. This will include the loot crates, what you find in the desert, and the loot crates, what you get from the caves, like that cave there, what do you call it, the labyrinth, the ice worm cave, and also the lava golem cave. That'll include these drops. I'm not saying what I'm putting in the loot crates. I will tell you what I'm putting in the drops, but I won't tell you what I'm putting in the loot crates, because I'm adding different stuff into the loot crates what aren't part of your normal drop sort of thing. All the drops within the server are going to be color coded. Again, they are mentioned on Facebook and Discord, and around the admin zone, like the admin shop area, everything will be displayed there, explaining it all again. Right, white drops. We'll get a rewind that. You'll get a starter kit in it to help you get your feet on the ground. It'll include basic tools, armor, and something to help you get your first tame. It will not give you a tame, but it'll have a saddle for either Patera or a Nagi, or even a horse, because the horse is an easy tame. You'll have basic armor, like it might be slightly upgraded armor, but it won't be like anything like Ascendant gear or Mastercraft gear. You'll also have your basic tools, like your hatchet, your pick, your crossbow, some arrows for trank arrows, sorry, some bowlers. You know what I mean? It'll have everything you need to knock out and tame your first tame, which is normally either a horse or a Patera. Right, the ones with the ring around them will have a little bit extra gear in it, or a little bit better gear. There'll also be some, I might have some, what do you call it, some mutton in it, or some kibble in it. Green drops. Again, when I'm talking about these drops, the ringed ones will always have better gear in it. Right, your green drops will hold all your saddles, what you need throughout the game. That's both platform saddles and normal saddles. Again, ringed ones will be a lot better quality and probably hold more items as well. Blue will be for your armor. Again, ringed ones, better ones. Purple will have all your weapons and ammo, and again, ringed ones will have better or more amounts. Yellow ones will hold all your kibble, what you need throughout the game. It is a ×10 tame, so you will need kibble now and again. Plus, with breeding, you'll know yourself when your dino babies are wanting what do you call it? Aye, when they got the dummy symbol, I can't remember what you call it. Imprinting. Aye, when they want imprinting, they might need kibble for imprinting. So that's why yellow drops will include all the kibble. Right. Before I mention this drop, I would like to point out that you can build anywhere on this map. There is no restrictions apart from 3 areas. Those 3 areas are your obelisks. You can't build on or around them, but anywhere else you can. That includes artifact caves. You can build in artifact caves on this server. And that's because the red drops will hold all artifacts. It will hold all artifacts and all the things you need to do the boss battles. So your venoms, your spino seals and all that, they'll all be in the red drops. Again, the red ringed drops will hold more of them items. So when you're ready to do your boss battles, you've got everything you need in the red drop to do it. Of course, while you're playing the game, you will be collecting them red drops ready in preparation whilst you're doing your taming, your breeding sort of thing. So anyone who does want to do boss battles, there's nothing restricting you at all. You can't go crying because someone's built an artifact cave because you don't need it. So that's what I've done that for. In regards to server rules, the server is open to all people. That's age, races and sex, disability, the whole lot. So please be aware of that when using in-game chat. Didn't be dissing people for no reason, you know what I mean? Don't go... There's a little one coming. Alright, it was inevitable he was going to come in at some point and he came in asking for a dice right there. Alright, so what was I saying? Big courtesy to people at all times in chat. Try not to grieve too much. I don't mind people laughing a bit fun with each other. But when it's aimed directly at one person, that's when it starts becoming a bit over the top. Also, to help reduce lag around your base or your building, do not pillar or foundation spam. It happens way too much on PvE. Someone will build a little house, but then have like a whole area decked out on pillars where no one else can build. There's absolutely no need for it, you know what I mean? I'll quickly show you this cave over here because a lot of people still don't know about this one. It's just a second wyvern cave. Everyone knows about the wyvern trench, but a lot of people miss this one out. So I'll quickly show you that while I'm talking about this next part. Oh, there's alpha. You do get a lot more alphas down this way as well, so if you ever want to come alpha hunting, let's wait for this rock to load in. Not getting any concentrate on what I'm saying, because I've got it all wrote down. I just need to concentrate on what I'm saying. Alright, in here there's more eggs. And you get a lot more alphas as well. Don't go pillar spamming all over the place, there's no need for it. That's the second cave. Also, respect your neighbour. If you can say your neighbour's base, they can say your base. So try not to build too close to them, because you'll get a lot of problems when it comes to loading time with your base and your neighbour's base. It'll cause a lot more lag for yourself. It won't cause lag for the server, it'll just cause lag for yourself and you'll not enjoy your time here, sort of thing. So be wary of that, you know what I mean? If you're built in an area here and your neighbour's just down there, it's got to load their base in, it's got to load your base in, it's got to load each other's dinos in, each other's items in. It can be stress in that zone, sort of thing. And if you want to enjoy yourself on here, you didn't make it bad for yourself by doing that. Human and Bob names. Nearly every server mentions this. Try not to have human or Bob names. It's easy as out to create your character. Excuse me. And in the bottom right hand corner it says your character's name. Just give it a simple... How's he floating in the water there? Anyway. Just give yourself a simple name. If you can't think of a name, just use your player ID name. That's what I sometimes do when I'm on servers. I just call myself Vengeance. It's easy enough done. And the whole point in that is when it comes to helping people out, when people are requesting something, when people want to buy something, when people are stuck and they need admin help in any way or help from other people on the server in any way. It's for an admin, it's a lot easier when you got people's names that is when you got human names. There could be 6 or 7 different humans within the map, so trying to spawn on the right human or trying to summon the right human to you can be a right pain in the butt. Do not leave teams out on Wonder. There's no need for teams to be on Wonder. And especially don't leave them out on aggressive Wonder. If you're on a little island, fair dues, have your little dinos running around getting food and all that, that's no problem. But it's when you're on the mainland and you got dinos flying around attacking everything, especially when someone's trying to tame, or you got dinos just generally being a pain in the backside. If you see it happening on the server, let us know, and the easiest way out to rectify it is by deleting that dinosaur. And as some people do, they'll tame lower level dinos, and they'll just leave them out on aggressive one day because they're just being idiots, they're just being trolls, you know what I mean? So try not to do that, try not to be an idiot. Right. If talking, like, if you're in a tribe in the game and you've got tribe mates on with you, try and use tribe chat as much as you can. Tribe chat is just L1 and options button, and that brings tribe chat up. And only your tribe can see you're used to talking to each other, or use a few people talking to each other. Public chat is L1 and your touchpad on the PlayStation control pad, and that's where you can talk to everyone on the server. If you're talking to your teammate, I'm going to get wood, I'm going to get a rock, I'm going to tame this, I'm going to kill that, I'm going to chop this down. We don't need to know that. Didn't mind you talking to your tribe mates that way. What level is that? I can't see the level. I always get low levels over here. Here it is. I'm a proper Thylo fan, so over here, or Thyla fan, over here and over there, there seem to be a lot lower levels than what there is in the Redwoods. So I like to check there all the time. Aye, try and talk to you, when you're talking to your tribe, just try and use tribe chat as much as you can, because it does get annoying for everyone else. No building on or around the 3 obelisks, I've already mentioned that, so there's no point going over that again. Temporary taming pens. If you are over here taming something, there might only be built over here taming something, but still, please don't leave temporary taming pens dotted all over the map. All it ends up doing is creating unnecessary loading time, unnecessary render time, unnecessary lag, you know what I mean? When it comes to wyvern milking or griffin catching, I don't mind them being a big permanent taming pen there, but leave the gates on unlock. That way everyone can use them gates. Then you only need 1 or 2 taming pens or capture pens in that one area. It's not going to muck up the dinosaur spawns or the griffin spawns, the tame spawns, you know what I mean? And it's not going to create unnecessary lag. So bear that in mind as well. If I do see loads of taming pens dotted all over, I will be deleting them. Eventually you will get a warning, you know what I mean? It's ARK. Everyone knows what ARK's like. But if anyone is caught under-meshing, you will receive an instant ban. I'm sorry, but it's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to place the server backwards and forwards, stopping one tribe building a zone just to find them building another zone later on. So if you found once under-meshing, you will be getting this instant ban. I'm not changing that rule. That rule's going to be sticking. Griefing and trolling. Griefing and trolling cannot be policed all the time on the server. We all know what happens. It does happen. Some people think it's just banter. Some people think it's just people having a laugh. But for others, it can be a bit daft sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I said, it can't be policed all the time. But if it happens too often, you will get warnings for it. So just make sure you're not taking the piss out of the same person all the time. You know what I mean? I lasted a long time there before I swore. So. Your trades on this server is your trades and your trades only. There's no interference in any way from the admin. If you're breeding Pateras and you want to sell them at a certain price, you sell them at a certain price. I'm not going to stop you doing that. If you want a certain item for them, you do that. I'm not going to interfere in that in any way. It's the whole point in the PvE server. Building, taming, breeding, you know what I mean? Trading with people, getting to know people and all that. It's all part of the play of the game. Admin are going to have nothing to do with that whatsoever. That also being said, if a trade for you goes wrong, that's your problem to deal with, sort of thing. You want to do it in a fair way. If you're the seller, have the buyer come to you, sort of thing. Don't be going to their base. They need to troll you by locking you in a room, sort of thing. There's all sorts of ways you can get trolled while selling. I'm sorry, but admin aren't there 24/7 to answer every single little problem. We will try and help as much as we can, but just bear that in mind when you're doing your trades and all that. Go on, get him. Right, where are we at? Help each other as much as you can. like I've just mentioned there, the admins aren't going to be on 24/7. For the time being, there's only myself going to be the server owner and server admin, and that's going to be until we get the numbers built up. To start with, it's going to be a 36-player server. I think it's 36. I think that's the multiple of it. It's going to be a 36-player server on the one map. I know for some that sounds crap because they want to travel between maps, but it's hard trying to populate one map, let alone several maps. Once I get the population up a fair bit and it's a steady rate constant, I will then think about adding secondary maps, third maps, fourth maps, you know what I mean? Eventually, if we can get a cluster with all the maps on, that would be ideal. That would be the best scenario for the whole cluster, to be honest, for everyone on the server. They can travel between map to map to map to get certain dinos and resources, or build wherever they want, you know what I mean? That's ideally what I want, a full cluster, but that comes with time, sort of thing. 2 seconds, I'm just going to put it on my laptop, delete that off. Aye. So the admin team will only be small to start with. Once the numbers grow, the population grows, the servers grow, then I will be looking into adding new admins onto the servers. It'll be trusted people who've who've shown that their ability that they can play with other people. They do know what they're talking about when they come to play the game. Right, put in the bin, mate. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just ask a noob to take control of a whole server. I've just swore again. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to ask a noob to take control of a server. I'm not going to trust someone who I can't trust with admin commands. You know what I mean? That being said, once I do have another admin on another server, I will still be popping by on the other servers from time to time, just to make sure they're not what do you call it, admin abuse and sort of thing. Any problems in regards to that, there will be the Discord page and the Facebook page where you can easily get in contact with me. I'm the owner of both pages. My name will come up as soon as you join the Facebook page or the Discord page, so you will know who I am. We've done just about a full lap of the circle, try to go over the middle now. So any problems regards any admins, let us know straight away, and I'll try and rectify that as much as I can. It is going to be a PvE server, but I am adding tribe wars. I know some servers don't have tribe wars added, but when it comes to adding that little bit something to the server, I think it's good to have tribe wars on. And that's mainly because some of the events I will be hosting on the server will include battles with each other. It could be player versus player, it could be dino versus dino, like a Pokemon battle sort of thing. Aye, Pokemon battles might be coming to the server. Also, that will give you the ability to call out people for tribe wars. Now, tribe wars, it's got to be decided upon amongst yourselves. One person can go up the tribe and declare war, and that's not how it works. Yes, you can go to the building, click on the building. Excuse me, I think you hold triangle in, then click on the declare war option. But that second tribe has got to accept the war. Once you've both accepted the war, you set the time of the battle. It's in-game time, so bear that in mind. It's not local time, it's not real life time, it's in-game time. So just remember that. Yes, dude. Remember that when you're setting that up. There's an excellent cave system here. It runs from here all the way up to the castle. A few people still don't know about that one as well. The entrance is just around here somewhere. It's in that first black hole there. That one. Alright. So, if you want to set battles up amongst yourselves, if you want to see who's got the best battle, who's got the best breed of dinos and all that, you want to try them out, feel free to. I know some people who only play PvE, they haven't played PvP. If you want to test yourself with PvP, you can on this server. So that option is there. Where we at? Aye. Also, when you're doing those battles, the admin won't be there to do handouts for you. If you choose to do player versus player battles, that's your weapons, your armor versus your players. You know what I mean? If you choose to include dinos, you've got to announce that as well to each other. If you want to do it where it's base onto base, so say one base is there, one base is there, you battle each other, that base gets total wiped. Admin is not going to be there to give you the stuff to build your base back. What you lose during battles, you lose during battles. So if you're based there and you're based there and you want to battle, but you don't want to lose your bases, go and do it in the open. When you're declaring war on each other, you set the time in game and you also set the length of battle. So it could be 1 hour. That 1 hour means 1 in-game hour. So it could be like 12 o'clock noon till 1 o'clock noon sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like PMI, noon, right. Once that time is finished, that's it, you won't be able to hurt each other no more. At the end of it, shake hands, walk away, get on with it. If you want a rematch, wait till you rebattle. Oh, is that cave there? It can't be, I've never seen this cave before. That's a proper rock in it, you can't destroy that rock. Nah, I kind of fly through it. Thought it was a hidden cave there, I was going to say, I've never seen that one. Still a canny one. Little one like. So that's the battle's done where we are. There's no limit to the size of your tribe. You can have as many tribe members as you want, and I'm not bothered about that at all. There is a limit to how many bases you have though. Try and keep your bases to one area. Have one main base. I thought I missed it there. Have one main base. If you have got secondary hoods dotted around, I know some people do for a quick respawn, don't. Please don't. All that is doing is taking up building zone. It's causing more lag, more stress on the server. Most of the places on RAG are big. There's no need to have several bases in different locations, you know what I mean? If for some reason you get bored of building an area and you want to build a new zone, by all means go over, set over your foundation, set up a bed, get some storage down. Dylan, wait there please. But come back and destroy your first base. That's the only time you're allowed 2 bases, when you're moving home. Moving home. You know what I mean? Moving location. No behemoth gate spamming. And what that means, if you've got a hut... Sorry. Slow it down there. If you've got a base here and you want to protect your area, don't do it with behemoth gates. They're laggy as hell. The loading time on them is ridiculous. The lag on them is ridiculous. I'm going to be trying to add a way for turret damage, but it's going to be explant turret damage. So your explants will cause more damage to dinos, like wild dinos, excuse me, than they would normally. So that way you'll need, if you've got a big base, you just need like several explants protecting your area. On the map I've been playing at the minute, I just wasting time on. I've got a base over near Blue. It's like a little island just out of the water there. And that island, the whole island, I've got protected with 4 explants. So you don't need loads of them to protect your area. Right, no behaviour spam, done that. The service shop, which is going to be over at the lighthouse, just there, will only be open at certain times, and that will be when the admin is online. As soon as an admin comes online, don't go hammering an admin. Can I buy this? Can I buy this? Because the admin will have his own base, will have his own dinos, will have his own meat runs to do and all that. Once he's available, he will say, anyone need anything, I will be in the admin shop, you know what I mean? Admins don't mind helping it out at all, but we don't want to be there pampering everyone, like nannying everyone. The server, like the Facebook page and the Discord page, is called autarky PvE. AUTARKY PvE. If you search autarky in the dictionary, it means self-sufficient, and that's why I chose the name for, because I want everyone on this server to be as self-sufficient as they can. The drops have you sorted so you've got everything you need in regards to your armor, your weapons, your saddles. The gather rates are in a way where you got enough stuff, you can get resources quick and easy to build up your bases and all that. So that's why it's self-sufficient. Really, the only time you'll need admin is for certain items in the shop, and sometimes, where's that? The ice cave can glitch. If you go and do the ice worm cave, excuse me, let's get a drink. Right, if you go to the ice worm cave, make sure there's nothing in your hotbar that is a tech weapon. Make sure you're not wearing any tech armor. There's a known issue with the ice cave where if you go in there holding tech or equipped with tech, the ice worm doesn't spawn. Same as if you're carrying a cryo. I know once you've done the boss battle you'll be able to get cryos and all that. Don't have a cryo in your hand either. You can have it in your inventory, but just don't have it on your hotbar. Once you get past the crouch zone, get your cryo out, drop what dino you want, and make sure you put your cryo back away. If you enter the waterfall area where the before you get to the ice worm, if you drop down carrying any form of tech, it bugs out and the worm won't load up. If that does happen, let us know. Go on the Nitrado server and see the error pop up on there. If what you're saying is true, that the worm hasn't popped up, I will come over, I will spawn you the worm in, and after you destroy the worm, I will spawn you the 3 crates in what's in that main area. That's as much help that I can give you that way. There is no issues in regard to the lava golem, so you don't need this for that. It's only the ice worm. That's the only issue so far. What's known. Even that labyrinth cave over in the desert, that's alright as well. It's just the ice worm for some reason doesn't allow tech. But if I give you enough warnings out about it, I shouldn't need to help anyone. I was trying to find out why I'm not going to scroll up there. No beams from server shop, done. Server events. I'm not going to tell you what each server event is, but I will give you a brief list of what server events I'll be doing. Of course, there's going to be the Pokemon arena. There'll be some building comps, some fishing competitions, an event called Catch the Genie. There'll be the Autarky Lotto. There'll be a parachute drop. There'll be a Autarky Derby. And there'll also be a scavenger hunt. I'm not explaining what each one is because I don't want other people to pinch them ideas, sort of thing. There is there is variance on other servers, I know that. But I don't want to. Sorry, I don't want to give out what I'm doing. There is going to be other server events happening throughout us as well, not just the ones listed there, but other ones. And also, we are open to suggestions. So if you're on the server, you've got an idea for an event, let us know. I'm not going to be doing a drop party. That's one I'm definitely not doing. If you don't know what a drop party is, it's where the admin just runs around in a circle, spawning these drops. These drops will come from the sky. Them things over there. And you get loads of them coming down at once. You get 2 problems with that. There's always one person who's got the speed up massively and they'll run around and collect absolutely everything and not let other people collect. 2 seconds. And another thing as well is while they're spawning in, there might be about 40 drops coming down. It just creates more lag on the server. So I won't be doing a drop party. I haven't mentioned it. I mentioned Pokemon Arena, but there is going to be a secondary arena as well. What the hell was that? Someone's got a shite exhaust in the car. In a zone yet to be decided, there will be a battle arena. Oh, I've gone too high up. There will be a battle arena. That battle arena will be for waves or... Oh man, how these kids are doing my head. The battle arena will be for waves. If you want to challenge yourself, or if you want to challenge yourself, or even if it's 2 tries want to get together and challenge themselves, all you do is you enter the arena and you see how long you can last. Like wave after wave after wave, I'll spawn different dinos in. You got to try and destroy them. I normally do it over a week. So by the end of the week, whoever's completed the most waves wins outright, and they'll receive a canny reward as well. Now that reward could be absolutely anything, from resources all the way through to paired dinos, you know what I mean, mating dinos. So that'll be there as well. The admin, me the server owner, I'll have my own little build. It won't be in none of the normal builds. I know a lot of people like to build up in these ruins, or the desert room sort of thing, or take over the big castle in the middle of the map. I won't be doing that. I'll have my own little zone somewhere that will not interfere in anyone else's builds. I'll let you all know where it is, either on the Facebook page or Discord. I'll give out my coordinates and all that, so you can come and see what I'm building. You will see I am building by hand. I'm not going to be using admin commands. 9 times out of 10, I will be doing live streaming. So everything I'm farming, taming, breeding, building, you will be able to see the whole lot. I'm not one of those admins who hides behind admin commands. The only time admin commands will be in use will be doing an event or for the shop. Like I mentioned before, when it comes to the shop, I'm not going to be holding all the dinosaurs, so I will need to spawn them in as and when needed, sort of thing. I think I've covered just about everything. As I say, the links will be in the description below. I have done a live stream before explaining all this, but I know some people, when it comes to YouTube, they don't like watching live streaming, and I know that YouTube doesn't like publicising live streaming, sort of thing. They don't share it out as much as what videos do. That's why I've done a secondary video like this video, so I can share this one out. Glad I've seen that there. Just saying something, I thought I haven't mentioned that. Right, the dinosaurs I'm taking out of the game and the dinosaurs I'm adding into the game. The 3 main ones I'm taking out of the game is the Truden, the... what do you call it? I've just had the name in my head and I've lost it. No, the Flying Raptor. What'll take you off your mount and knock you unconscious, sort of thing. That'll be coming out of the game. And the Compy. Those are the 3 most annoying dinos in the game. They're unneeded, to be honest, so those 3 are coming out. That's the main reason why. They're unneeded, they're unnecessary. And the way the new kibble system works now, you don't need them at all, so those are coming out. I am replacing them with 3 other ones, and I'm going to be changing their spawn points as well. The Velonosaur is getting added. Sorry, the only 3 I'm adding are PvE dinosaurs. There's no point adding PvP dinosaurs to a PvE server. So, in terms to the big basilisk, that's not getting added. A few other dinosaurs. The Velonosaur will be in this desert area. All around this zone, what you can see right in front of you now, that will contain the Velonosaur. I'm going to knock this little bugger out. Do not kick the door, that's naughty. You'll break it. 2 seconds. Right, here we go again. The little... Shush. Hey.
Yeah.
Wait there, miss. Nice. Shh. The Velonosaur will be getting out of the desert. There'll be random areas throughout the desert where they spawn. Mason. Here, bugger off. Run. Like most dinosaurs, it's random where they appear, but it'll all be within that screen zone there. Aye, about there. The secondary dinosaur... Well, I'll fly up fast. So you get over here. Get the whole area in view and let it render in. This is the redwoods. I know there's another redwoods over there, but this is the redwoods I'm talking about. This is where gachas are going to be getting spawned. I know gachas can be a very popular dinosaur for both breeding, for the resources, or for the rare items they drop. With my server drops the way they are, you don't really need the gachas for the drops, but for the resources, you know what I mean, like the element dust, the even metal, you know what I mean, whatever whatever they can produce, they're good for that. I like them for that anyway. I know a lot of other people do like them for that as well. And as I say, it's a whole of this redwood area where you can get them to add. 99s out of 10. Where's it at? That's a reservoir. It's this area here. You get more in this little zone than you do in the whole area for some reason. It's weird, but you do. The third dino. Wait, I'll get away from that. By the look on where I'm going, you can kind of guess where it is, but it's going to be the snow owl. I'm just trying to circle around. There's 2 areas where I want to add it, and there's a third one where I'm not sure if I'll add it. But all along that snow point there to here, I've gone too high and you can't see. Unless the weather's changed. Nah, the weather's changed. The snow owls are spawning all around here. Is this the lake? I can't see because the screen. Ah, it is. This lake here is very popular for the snow owls. Ah, the fog's setting in now. What a time, man. So that little lake there is very popular for the snow owls to spawn on, so be sure to check that area out. The one area where I'm dubious about, that was the other area there, where I was going to add them as well, so there's going to be a few snow owls. Because you do get them, a lot of them along here, but they tend to be down on that ledge, so if you kind of find them, be sure to check the lower ledges. It's going to be glitchy because I'm going in fast mode. There's big cases in that. This mountain, for some reason, I don't know if the map developers or the mods didn't get a chance to finish it, but absolutely nothing spawns here. I don't know why. There's no splashable rocks, there's no metal, obsidian, no trees or anything. This line here is where it stops. So everything above there, there's absolutely nothing. So I'm unsure whether to put snow owls here. It'll give people a reason to come here. if I do have this as a snow area, snow area, sorry, and if someone does build here, it will break the snow spawns. So with the fog, I might just keep it as that area, with it being a big vast area. Someone can build on the lake, it'll just push the snow owls further over, and they'll end up fighting that wyvern over there. So so those are the three dinosaurs. With my gather rates being the way they are, I think Bronto farming should be okay. But if we do get any lag, server lag through people like overpowered Bronto, I thought it was another cave there. Bronto farming, I may look into taking Brontos out of the game. With it being PvE, the gather rate's going to be okay anyway. You don't really need berry picking. A Stego is a lot better berry picking than a Bronto when it comes to lag. You know what I mean? So that'll just be one for the whole server to keep an eye on. This is why I'm advertising now, because come Sunday morning when you jump on, I want you to do as much as you can. I want you to go taming, I want you to go breeding, I want you to go farming, and try and stress the server sort of thing. I want to do a big stress test on the server on like the first 2 or 3 days. We can iron out as many problems as we can before the server gets too overpopulated sort of thing. What I'm doing to the server as well, I'm doing an introduce a friend server. If you introduce 2 people to the server, you will get a max level flyer, your choice. That includes the Phoenix. It does not include the Titan, so don't go asking for a Desert Titan. But you've got all your flyers including that, including the Phoenix. So you get max level 1 of that. The max level on the server being 2. Oh, there's a little kicking off again. 210. Right, and the second one is introduce 5 people to the server, and you get a breeding pair of teams. That's any team you want, as long as they're breedable. You'll get max level breeders. So later on down the line, if you are doing the boss runs, it's going to be handy for you, because you're going to get 2 max level Rexes to breed from, or where the dinosaur you want. Me personally, it's the Spinos for the bosses, but each person's got their own idea of what they want. I think I've ran over everything as much as I can. In regards to what you call Discord, there is a lot more added to Discord than what there is on Facebook, because Discord you can split it up into categories. So on there I've got general, server setup, rules, announcements, 2 settings, store, which is going off all the items for sale. Trying to scroll down. Help and advice, because everyone needs help and advice at some point playing the game. There's an area there for showcasing your builds. I know there's a lot of good builders out there. So if you've got some good pictures, upload them onto Discord. Same as your mutation of your dinos, you can upload them. Anyone who's wanting something specific, you've got that category there. Trades, sales, server issues, vote. Excuse me. Righto. What have you done? Right, it's just a bit skin, it's alright, it's gone. There's a vote system on Discord, like the little category there, and that's going to be for later on down the line. Once the server does, like I was talking earlier on about, once the server does get its population up. What are you doing?
Picking that up.
You daft.
Picking that thing up.
Righto. Alright, once the server does reach population and we want to add more servers, there will be a vote system in place for you to decide which server comes up next. I don't want to just, right, this server's full, I'm going to add the island. This server's full, I'm going to add the centre. You know what I mean? I want you to decide what server you want added next. That's what I'm going to do. That's why there's a little vote section there. Excuse me, catch my breath. There's also a place right at the bottom saying introduce yourself. This is on Discord, sorry. On there, I want your in-game name. If you know it, your in-game ID number. You can do that by opening your inventory. It's your first little symbol you come to, hover over that and it'll give you a number. Probably your base location as well. Just that way, if needed, I can get you as quick as I can. Just by spawning your ID number sort of thing. And it's just another way to introduce other people to you. Even that, introduce yourself. I'm Vengeance, server owner, server admin, and I'll be breeding Thylers. You know what I mean? Just something like that. There's also a place there called donations. Now I haven't set that up yet, but there's going to be like a 5-tier system in place for that. This is for anyone who wants to donate to the server. The way I'm going to have it, I'm going to have a direct link to Discord. It's not going to go through my PayPal or anything like that. It's going to be directly to Discord. So for those who would like to donate to the server, the option is there. I'm not forcing it upon anyone at all. Excuse me. Just need another car outside. I'm not enforcing it on anyone at all, but for those who do, there's going to be a little tier system in place. There's going to be 6 tiers in place, all in all. The prices haven't been laid out yet, but it's going to be something from like a £1 to a £15 donation sort of thing. £1, I'm not going to give the prices out yet because I don't know the prices. I've only just jotted this down. The 6 tiers is going to be the Broodmother tier, the Dragon tier, the Manticore tier, the Megapithecus tier, the Rockwell tier, and the Overseer tier. Each tier is going to be better than the next one, the last one. So if you get the Broodmother, it could be some breeding Argies. If you get the Dragon tier, it's going to be the breeding Argies and something else. If you get the last tier, it's going to be every other tier and something else in the last tier. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm thinking of doing it. I know there is servers out there. There was one I was on the other day and they were asking for 70 quid donations. And in that 70 quid donation you would get a full tech base. I'm like, well, that's ridiculous, you know what I mean? And that was on a PV server where tech was included in the drops, which to me seemed really strange though. I didn't know why they're charging people for something what they've already got in the game. But yeah, especially 70 quid. The max I'm gonna I was gonna say ask for, but I'm not really asking for it. It's just for those who want to donate to the server. That's all that's for. I'm not. This is the only time I mentioned it, to be honest. I'm not going to mention it in the server. I'm not going to mention it anywhere else unless requested. It's the only time I will mention it. But that is all going to be on the Discord. I'm not even mentioning that on the Facebook page. I think I've covered on there. Over on the Discord page, there's a few little things being added. Like I've got 4 bots in place at the minute. There's one there. It's called Pokecard. While you're chatting on Discord, adding pictures to Discord and all that, each time you do that, you've got a chance of a Pokemon appearing. You capture that Pokemon. It's like doing Pokemon stuff. Right, the daytime night settings on this server, I'm not sure if I ran over it earlier on. I'm going to have longer the days and shorter nights. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming a lot on this server. I'm going to be recording a lot for YouTube on the server. And I know there will be other people out there who will be wanting to stream and record as well. Put a tickle in my throat from talking too much. There's going to be a lot of other people want to do YouTube or streaming as well. I know with ARK you can change the gamma levels, but even that doesn't help. Sometimes it is pitch black on here. So that's why I'm doing longer days and shorter nights. It's mainly to accommodate for the YouTubers, the streamers. You know what I mean? That's what that's for. Plus, you always get people crying out in the server anyway. Albert, can you make a daytime? So I'm going to do longer days tonight. It's going to be like a 2-to-1 ratio sort of thing, like twice as long days, half shorter nights. I think that about covers it as well. Over on Discord as well, right at the bottom, it's got videos live streaming. That's where you can add your YouTube channels or your live streaming links. So if you're a Twitch streamer, add your link in there. If you're a YouTube streamer, add your link in there as well. Don't go begging for subs or likes for likes, sub for sub. You know what I mean? That's not how to run YouTube, how to do streaming and all that shit. That's another swear word. How many swear words have I done together? All together here. If you can put in the comments hashtag autarky PVE and then a number of how many swears I've done, and I'll give you a good starter pack. My guess is about 4 or 5. Like, if I get it right, I'll give myself a good starter pack. But I think I've covered absolutely everything in there. Discord and Facebook have everything listed. The description for Facebook page, I think I've gone over all that. Autarky PVE, autarky dictionary definition means self-sufficient, and that's what the server will be. A minimum admin activity unless an event is in play. The server is set in a way that an admin won't be needed. It is moderately boosted in both gather and tame and breeding, and with the benefit of custom drops, which I've all gone through. Sapien post for full descriptions. That's your Facebook comments, description sort of thing there. Again, the 2 links I've mentioned, Facebook and Discord, are all below. I think I'm getting to the end of this video now. I think I've covered absolutely everything. All the drops, a few of the events, what dinos are getting added, what dinos are getting taken away. Again, once you've played the server, and if you think, I wouldn't mind if admin could add this dinosaur, let us know. If I can, or if it's needed, I will. Say there's a little forest there, wyverns. I know they're not a permanent tame, but they are good little things, like. And now once you've used fire damage on them too much, they do disappear. But I think they would look good on Ragnarok, the little fire, the forest wyverns. So that could be a possibility, but I'll look into that, to be honest. I think that about covers everything. I cannot think of nothing else to add. If you want to be part of this PvE server, do check out the links below. Do try and join our Facebook page, our Discord page. Get to know people before the server even opens. That's a good way of making friends. I nearly swore. That was not a swear. That is not part of your starter kit. And hopefully I'll catch us all on Sunday morning. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm working day shift, so I won't be online until 6 o'clock in the evening UK time. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'm working night shift, and with my job I'm allowed to take my PlayStation at work, so I'm going to be on for 12 hours each of them 3 nights from 6 in the night, 6 in the evening till 6 in the morning. So if anyone who's outside the UK joins the server, any Americans, Australian and all that, even some of the European places, if any user on, you will be able to catch us in then, where I'll be able to get a little bit more help and advice from years of how the server's been, how the server's running and all that. I do want to try and listen to as many people as I can. I know there is some people who play the game and they don't even use the chat system within the game, like the L1 touchpad. Whether that's through choice or whether that's through they don't know how to do it, I don't know. But that's what Facebook's there for. And that's what Discord's there for. Discord's a lot better because it's a lot more private, you know what I mean? You're not opening yourself up to everyone for abuse and all that through Discord as much as what you are on Facebook, you know what I mean? That's why I've got those 2 options. I was going to add a Twitter to the for the page, but when it comes down to giving information out, Discord's the best place for it. So that's why I stick with Discord and Facebook. Everything else will be on here, either recording gameplay or live streaming. So I'm Vengeance. I hope to catch us on the server soon. about 4 days time. And that's it. So long. I have to go now.